I remember the first time I was able to write the code behind a password-protected section of a website. I would have been about 14 and had this idea of creating a micro social network for my group of school friends. It would be a place where we could share images in a collective album online rather than just sharing them over MSN. And I knew enough HTML and CSS to build a website, but the magic when the website could do something more was something that was just out of reach. I read many tutorials, and after too many late nights, it was finished. I was able to create a page which only those with an approved email address and password could log into. Fast forward many years and I've learned about Laravel. About to embark on my largest solo project, I knew I couldn't do it alone. So rather than start from scratch, I enlisted Laravel to be the framework behind this mammoth undertaking. Many releases to production later, that was it. The magic of Laravel had well and truly embedded itself at Steadfast Collective. The thing is, code is magic, and developers are magicians. And just like back in the Industrial Revolution, it's those pushing the boundaries who are making the largest impact. Laravel began back in 2011 as a side project by Taylor Ortwell, a developer frustrated by how much heavy lifting came with building web applications, and his goal was simple: create a framework that was clean, productive, and joyful to use. And perhaps joy is the magic word in the Laravel story. Laravel has always been, and still is, about making the life of a developer more joyful. Writing an application's authentication system, like I did as a teenager, is exciting the first time, but less so on the 9th time of asking. Laravel is the framework that allows you to get right back to the joyful parts of writing code, and that's shipping products that matter. As a developer 10 years ago, when choosing a CMS or a framework, you had to choose between something that was so large it felt like packing the kitchen sink for a weekend at the beach, or so bare bones it was practically pointless. Advances in how we manage software over the last 10 years has solved this, and Laravel has been keen to be leading in this regard too. Out of the box, it can be everything you need, or just the basics. It's up to you as the developer to choose. You may choose a path where you're leaning on Laravel for just the basics, such as routing. However, it's so comforting knowing that if your platform grows and requires it, there's features and ecosystems extensions that are ready at an arm's reach. You see, the best magicians make their tricks look effortless. The sleight of hand or diversion can allow the impossible to happen. This effortless approach is what Laravel developers get to experience. Laravel's opinion structure, known as the Laravel way, provides clear conventions for common tasks. This means that a new team member can jump into any code base at Steadfast Collective and be productive within hours, not days. And what might look like developer happiness is actually a competitive advantage. When teams enjoy the tools they use, they build faster, make fewer mistakes, and stay more engaged. Laravel's clarity reduces onboarding time and technical debt, two of the biggest headaches for digital projects. For founders and project managers, that translates into tangible benefits. Shorter development cycles, lower maintenance costs, and a more reliable platform. Laravel's security approach means your application is protected from common vulnerabilities by default. Its open source nature ensures issues are identified and patched quickly, backed by thousands of watchful eyes. And at Steadfast Collective, we've seen Laravel's magic firsthand. When we worked with Fusion conferences to create an online platform for scientific collaboration, Laravel enabled real-time discussions, video integration, and global payments, all in a single seamless experience. It allowed researchers from around the world to connect without barriers. For the National Caravan Council, Laravel has helped bring Find My Leisure Vehicle to life, a platform connecting users to dealers and manufacturers, complete with smart filtering and content management via Statamic. And the result? Well, 250,000 visitors in a year, an engagement rate of 97%. Laravel's magic isn't a mystery. It's only possible through the hard work and dedication of the core contributors and community. It's an open source framework with commercial grade reliability, a developer's magic sauce that delivers real business value.